X-Kong.
X-Kong.
The New Empire.
The New Empire.
Let's go.
Let's go what?
Did you like it?
I mean, yeah, we do. I do like it. What do you really want to talk about, though?
Sky.
All right, let's get it.
Yes. What's up, Geek Gang?
What's up, Geek folks?
I'm Lady.
And I'm Jay.
What we gonna talk about today?
We are definitely going to be talking about Godzilla and Kong.
X-Kong.
X-Kong.
You keep on saying the N. It's X.
Well, to me, and I don't know what the X is for. Shit.
We definitely don't know what the X is for.
We're definitely going to talk about it. It was pretty good, but let's break it down in a few, all right?
Let's go.
Let's go. My main thing about the movie was that the whole visualization of these characters, Kong, basically King Kong.
Yes.
His visualization for the movie was mostly humanized. I kind of had a little bit of... I was a bit skeptic in how they were using that human ability with the animal, with the monkeys and everything.
Did you like it or did you not like it?
No. I was questioning it because one portion of the movie is like you see like Scar King was there and you see like the slave, the other rest of Vips, they were like enslaved and enslaved for what? What they're enslaved for? And I'm looking at everything as an animal type of thing. You know what I mean? As an animal.
Well,
you know,
now that you say that,
in an animal direction. You know what I mean?
So now that you say that, I kind of get where you're going, because at first I'm going to say I don't really need to know, but at the same time, one of my critiques about it was that I would have loved to have seen Scar more. And if we would have seen Scar more a little bit more, then we would have known exactly what you're talking about. Because you just see that they are being slaves. And that's going towards his characterization. But you don't see what the bigger picture about it was. It just looked like they was moving rocks for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, I guess you can see his control and how he affects them or whatever. But to go back to your original point, I did like the humanistic characterization of Kong. I did.
I didn't.
I did. I think it served his...
No. Let me rephrase it. Rephrase that. I did enjoy it, but I didn't like that concept. I think I'm thinking at the back of my head to allow them to be animals. You know what I mean? Let them have that character.
I felt like that came out.
To me, it wasn't, because it was more showing of a human form, where these apes picking up rocks and how their expressions and everything. You know what I mean?
You're focusing on one part. You're not focusing on the bigger picture.
No. That's what I'm saying. I do appreciate the entire what you can say now, animation or the characteristics of how they are refraining them as humans. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, I'm looking at it at a realistic standpoint. Okay. You know what I mean? Let them be animals. That's my thing. But I have no issues with that. That's just my picky.
I'm just gonna say that I think it served the movie
and
their characters well.
It did.
And it's funny what you do say though. You don't get that contrast in Godzilla. Maybe that's also because of the lack of screen time that he had and the lack of motivation that he had. He was just in protection mode, and that was that. Yeah. You even got a little bit of what you're talking about through Mothra in a sense. So I don't know. I think that I liked that part. Not that part, but I liked that part of the characterization overall and what they brought to him. Okay. I thought it served it fine. I actually thought that it served it better to make some of the points feel more tension. You know what I mean? Because they felt like they were emoting human characteristics in a sense. Okay.
Another strong point of the movie as well that I give props to is the monster fight. It was just straight battle with the monsters.
Hell yeah. That's
everything.
A fact.
That's what everyone wanted.
That's right.
We actually got it. You know, less talking from the humans, more from
monsters.
The monster fight. So yeah, I definitely love that.
Agreed.
Also, what I also appreciate with the movie was the strong story behind Kong. It's like Kong carried a story throughout the entire movie.
Yes.
Yes, I did like that. I like how they put Kong in that sense, but I don't understand why they have the movie called Godzilla X Kong. I'm trying to connect the dots with that. But I'm not connecting it.
I think it's more marketing.
Yeah, I guess
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I definitely think you got a point there. I definitely think it's just about the marketing of it, because like if you go and see the movie, there's not a lot of Godzilla in it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And what he does well. He's just a lizard living his life, okay, attacking everybody that he can attack to get some more power. I mean, it is for a cause, so it's not like he's just doing it just because he's doing it. But like I said, you are not about, or this movie's not about Godzilla. It is about Kong.
Mostly about
so if they
Kong.
would have done Kong and the new Empire,
I'll call it Monsterverse.
Would have made sense. Or Monsterverse, Kong and the new Empire. Empire. That would have made sense. Absolutely.
Or Kong and Godzilla meets whatever. I think that's too long.
It's very and uninteresting.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Let's leave it at Kong X Godzilla. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. For most of the acting, I have to give it to Kong.
I mean, fair.
I have to give all the acting for Kong because his expressions, how he reacts to certain things, especially when he had the little baby monkey. I forgot the name of the baby monkey. The little baby monkey that was sitting beside him when he was offering him food, and he was like, here's a piece of meat.
He's gonna be son of Kong, so
and he was like,
son of Kong.
He was like, and the monkey was like, no, fuck out of here, man. I like that.
It was cute.
Those things are what brings audience to the movie and enjoys the movie, just to see their reactions and the acting from the characteristics of the monsters itself, especially Kong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And of course, Scar King, he had a whole different approach, which was, he
was that dude.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But he was also a punk, because when he was losing, he was like, okay, now I'm going to get my monster out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you punk ass.
He was on a fighting rage, though.
Oh, no, he was.
He was kicking Kong's ass at the first half.
Yeah, but then he started to lose.
Yeah,
and then he was being a little bitch.
Yeah, Kong started giving him that work.
Oh, yes. and speaking of that, though, I liked how they actually thought about Kong methodically. Like the way that you could see that he was figuring out stuff. Like at the very beginning of the film, he sets traps for, when he would from the, I guess, hyenas or like hyena-like animals looking or whatever. There was other stuff that I was like, yo,
but you know what?
It's really showing intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's really showing intelligence, and I liked how they did it because it just also made it feel kind of natural to the Empire, to the Hollow Earth.
And just as you say, intelligence, I do remember that I was watching a documentary with chimpanzees and how how smart they can be just by how they look at certain things, how they review certain the surroundings and everything. Apes as well. So yes, it does make sense where he set the traps and everything, and how he approaches his enemies and everything. That was pretty smart. I liked how they do it, and yeah, definitely.
I enjoyed also the human characters. The less is better approach definitely worked for me, and for what we got, I was fine with. There was really no complaint about it. The humor that we got, I thought that it was on the nose. I thought that it was something that just basically made it situational and then flowed in with what was going on.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something like a standout. Like that was my gripe with Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. Like that humor was like standout. This one flowed with it as a situation.
Yeah.
All in all, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
You know, I have to actually put Gia and Dr. Eileen, their interactions was pretty good.
I almost cried.
As a mother-daughter.
Yes.
Thing. You know,
especially at the end.
Yeah, it was.
At the end, when she's like,
it was very touching.
I thought you were gonna stay.
Yeah, she said, no, I wanna,
wherever you go. Like,
wherever you go, I go. Yeah, man, that was deep. You know, do give the acting chops for Kong and Gia and Dr. Eileen.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
And a little sprinkle of Brian Henry.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
It's the funniest thing about this movie is that the action. This is like probably the first I've ever seen action from like monsters go at it for a full, like, just call it like half of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it was excellent. It was fantastic. It was what I dreamed of.
Yes, it gave you what you wanted.
Exactly.
Okay, out of a MonsterVerse movie, it gave you what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the fight scene. First thing first, the fight scene with the baby ape and the slave apes with Kong. When Kong grabbed the baby ape, yo, and was like giving it to them, yo, it was like whap 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 whap. What? And then he threw this dude away. It's like, damn.
Speaking of which, I actually liked how they leaned into Daddy Kratos's intelligence. I'm calling him Daddy Kratos because he also looked like Kratos to me. That's just me. But anyway, like between that, right? Yeah. Then also even in the first section, like the very first scene, there was action, but it was smart action. Like he set a trap for them. He's like, okay, y'all gonna try to get me? Yeah. Boom, I got y'all.
With the dogs, right? With the dogs.
Yes.
Thing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he did that a couple times.
Yeah.
So I just was like, it's not just about the action and just about the boom boom, but it was also for him. It was about I'm gonna use my brain, and I like that.
Another part of the movie that I was like going crazy over. I kind of got a geek moment in it was that part when Scar King and Godzilla, Kong, Scar King, and Sheba started facing off into the cave.
Okay,
that part was great.
That was cool, especially with the zero gravity.
Oh my god,
the zero gravity! I really did like. Yes,
especially when Kong like run up onto Godzilla's back and just kind of boosted himself. Yes. That part was crazy.
I will say though, right after that, I wasn't a fan. Not because I didn't like the action, it was because I didn't like the way it was filmed.
Oh, okay.
In Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, when he was fighting in Rio de Janeiro.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It was too fast. It was way too fast. And I'm first of all, I'm in an IMAX theater in the way back, so I have perfect vision to see, and it still kept like I was like, that kind of took away my enjoyment. But if that's the only thing I need to say about it, about a CGI heavily done movie, like. I'm all right.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect. It's perfect in terms of the fighting with the monsters and everything. And I guess I can say that everyone enjoyed it, especially in the cinema that I was at.
They were clapping, weren't they?
Everybody.
Yeah, they clapped a couple times. I'm like,
was like,
it's not that serious to clap,
man,
but
that was
they
crazy.
clapped a couple times in my theater too.
Everybody was going at it. So that action scene was. I can give it a 10 out of 10 for that.
I give you a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
I give you a 9 out of 10.
Definitely.
The visual effects, like I just said, for a CGI heavy movie, was actually done really well.
Yeah,
I'm mad that I didn't put it in 3D. That I didn't see it in 3D actually.
You know, it would be awesome to watch it in 3D because I can literally see, especially the underworld they call it, right?
Yeah.
The underworld.
No, Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth. Yeah, Hollow Earth. The way how they have that CGI look where you actually see above and beyond type of thing. So it's like you see, it's like you see a whole 360 degree of an image, and that was brilliant, yo. That everything, and to mark you, I think it's about 90% of this movie had a straight 3D visual effects.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it had to.
And it was really good. You know, I definitely love how they designed Kong and how he's fighting and his movement structures and the world that he was with and beasts that he was, the creatures that he was fighting, and stuff like that. I definitely saw that, and also with Godzilla, how he fight the little creature in the bottom of the sea.
Tiamat,
yeah.
I liked that. Yeah. I actually liked that one.
You like that one? Yeah.
I thought it was different. I thought it was different.
Definitely. So yeah, I'd give that a pure 9 out of 10 for that. Just to have entire movie in visual effects. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is by far one of the best Godzillas I can say.
Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah, the team.
Give Daddy Kratos his due.
The Monsterverse.
Yes.
Basically. Yeah, this is by far one of the best that I've seen from the latter. I'm not sure if you've ever seen -1. I think I know you haven't seen it, Lord have mercy. But you know what?
It's on my list.
I've not seen all of it, but I've seen a small amount. And
I heard it's really good.
It was really good. With this now, just the fact of having a wide standard type of fighting and all of that with the monsters and everything that everyone wanted. I think definitely this is by far one of the best Godzilla Kong movie.
I totally agree with you. I'm actually, to be completely honest with you, before I would say even maybe the 97 horror show